What is perhaps the most quoted movie of the last 20 years? I'll give you a few hints. Everyone has a favorite character from this movie, whether it's Regina, Gretchen, Karen, or Caddy.
That's me. It's pronounced like Katie.
My bad. In passing conversations weekly, I'm betting you quote it to make a joke with your friends, and I'm willing to guess in the last few days you've sent a meme or gif that's been a reference to this movie. And one more hint, even President Obama tweeted a quote referencing this movie. That's right, you guessed it. It's... One of the biggest questions has to be which lines from this movie are the most iconic. Welcome to Nerds at Night, and let's break down the top 10 Mean Girls quotes so you can stop arguing with your friends and family and finally shove it in their face as to which lines are the best. But first, let's give a few honorable mentions.
You're like really pretty.
Thank you.
So you agree? What? You think you're really pretty? Oh, I don't know. Whatever. I'm getting cheese fries.
Don't have sex, because you will get pregnant and die. Don't have sex in the missionary position. Don't have sex standing up. Just don't do it. Promise? Okay, everybody take some rubbers.
Is butter a carb? So if you're from Africa, why are you white?
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Glen Coco? Fall for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco. Then none for Gretchen Wieners. Bye.
You're going to want to take off your clothes and touch each other. But if you do touch each other, you will get chlamydia and die.
I can't go out. I'm sick.
Boo, you whore.
This list could truly be endless, but now, after much surveying of my friends and scouring the internet, I'm going to give you my list of the most popular quotes from Mean Girls. Number 10. In one of the most hilarious scenes of the movie, the girls are gathered together in the gym to work out their differences in a sort of team bonding exercise. Other girls have heartfelt apologies, but leave it to one of the plastics to be sincere and naive and drop one of the funniest lines in the movie.
I'm sorry that people are so jealous of me, but I can't help it that I'm popular.
I think this moment, compounded with Gretchen falling, is what really makes this scene so memorable.
They're okay.
Number 9. As Katie is attempting to try and get in nice with her crush Erin, we see she narrates, as if from reading from a diary, the first day Erin spoke with her.
On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was.
It's October 3rd.
In the real world, October 3rd is now recognized by all fans as Mean Girls Day. Number 8. As Katie gets introduced to the plastics, we find out there are rules to sitting with them. Karen is kind enough to tell Katie what Wednesday's rule is.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
The only problem now is...
Do you have anything pink?
Yes.
Number 7. After the school breaks out in chaos because Regina George distributes copies of pages from the burn book all throughout the school, Miss Norbury has the girls go through small exercises to try and formulate a foundation of understanding between the girls. And of course, Regina does not think she should have to participate.
How many of you have ever felt personally victimized by Regina George?
If you raised your hand at home, don't worry, you're not alone. Number 6. While Regina is telling Katie about her past friendship with Janice, she mentions she thought Janice was too clingy with their friendship, and she wanted her own space to move on and date a boy.
She'd be like, why didn't you call me back? And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Fun fact, this line was the inspiration for the Mariah Carey song of the same name.
Why you so obsessed with me?
Number 5. As Katie goes deeper down the rabbit hole with her friendship with the plastics, we get introduced to Regina's home life, and that includes Regina's mom.
Just want you to know, if you need anything, don't be shy, okay? There are no rules in this house. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
Who is so cringe in her attempt to try and be pleasing to her daughter.
You guys need anything? Some snacks? A condom? Let me know. Oh, God love you.
Crazy fact, Amy Poehler, who played Regina's mom in the movie, was actually just 7 years older than Rachel McAdams at the time of filming. Number 4. While North Shore is facing off against Marymount in a math competition, the game comes down to sudden death to determine a winner. When the girl from Marymount gets the answer wrong, Katie is left to solve the problem, but she was crushing on Erin super hard the day that this lesson took place. So it takes her digging deep and using mental CGI to remember how to solve for infinite limits.
The limit never approaches anything. The limit does not exist. The limit does not exist.
Way to go, Katie. Now you get to stun on everyone at the dance with your new jacket. Number 3. As we found out earlier, there are rules to sitting with the plastics. This list is elaborated by Gretchen.
You can't wear a tank top 2 days in a row, and you can only wear your hair in a ponytail once a week. Oh, and we only wear jeans or track pants on Fridays. Now, if you break any of these rules, you can't sit with us at lunch. Well, I mean, not just you, like any of us.
So when Regina is wearing sweatpants on Monday and thinks she is above the rules, Gretchen lets her know what time it is.
You're wearing sweatpants. It's Monday. So that's against the rules, and you can't sit with us.
Whatever. Those rules aren't real.
They were real that day I wore a vest.
Because that vest was disgusting.
You can't sit with us!
We feel slightly bad for Regina since sweatpants are the only thing that fits, but then we see her true colors yet again.
Fine. You can walk home, bitches. That's where you're going, fat ass.
Number 2. We return back to the moment in the movie where the girls of 11th grade are truly being expressive and vulnerable with each other. And just when we think we've reached the heart of what this movie is all about, we get a hilarious plot twist.
I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all eat it, be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
If you're not quoting this out in public with your friends when you see a rando, or if you're not texting this gift to your friends, are you even really friends?
Do you even go to this school? No, I just have a lot of feelings. Okay, go home.
And finally, number 1. As Regina is complimenting Katie's bracelet, a compliment we later find out is fake, Gretchen introduces Katie and us to a saying that would forever be synonymous with this movie.
So fetch.
What is fetch?
Oh, it's like slang from England.
Okay, that was so fetch.
The slang from Britain is short-lived, though, when Regina puts an end to the saying once and for all.
You love him, and he totally complimented you. That is so fetch.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Fetch may be out of Gretchen's verbal wheelhouse, but it lives on in the hearts of Mean Girls fans across the globe. I do want to say that this list was super hard to put together because if you grew up with this movie, you know just about every line from the movie is its own quote. It was super hard trying to narrow down a top 10, but after talking with friends and looking online, the list really started to take shape. If I missed your favorite line, my bad. Let me know what your favorite quote is in the comments section. As a bonus for all the Mean Girl fans, I will say, aside from all the great quotes this movie gave us, one of the most iconic scenes that will forever be tied to Mean Girls is the infamous Jingle Bell Rock scene. I couldn't find just one line from the scene because everything about this just adds to the scandalous humor of it all. So I'll just say, the whole scene from top to bottom, from Homeboy singing Christina Aguilera to Kevin G, that whole Christmas talent show scene, utterly comedic genius. I'm looking forward to seeing how the new one handles the task of trying to tackle remaking something so beloved by so many people. What about y'all out there? Do you plan on watching the new one? Let me know down in the comments. Well, that's it from me. If you like this video, please subscribe and follow us, because that would be so fetch. Feel free to follow me on social media at Money Blakeweather on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and whether it's morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time you're listening to this, I do appreciate you. And until the next one, I will see ya. Peace.